Ain't no gas. I'm just gonna have to sit at home. Boy, this storm made me frustrated. I know everybody's frustrated, you know. So I'm praying. I'm praying that the storm goes back to normal. Everybody gets gas, because this is rough. Yesterday he was riding around. My son, he was gonna buy me lunch. So I said, well, we need some stuff from Walmart. I've got about 6 coffee filters left. And now I kind of wonder, I thought the people that were preppers, I thought they were crazy. Now I'm like, that might not be a bad idea. Just get you a bunker, start storing up food, because I worked for Generate for a little while, and the generators were high. And they cost so much money. I said, well, we don't normally, you lose power where I'm at. And we lost power only from Thursday till Saturday, about 2 days. And that 2 days, no power, about crazy. But around here, we're always used to have gas. And like North Augusta, they have a big old gas depot, big old tanks. But there's no power, because all the trees just wiped out all the power, so they can't pump gas. So we got gas, but we can't use it. they need to take a backup generator over there and get it running. But so everywhere you go, people waiting in line hours, and people just parking at the gas station. And there's so many people out, and then they put a curfew in from 7:30 p.m. to 7:30 in the morning. So I left the house at 7 o'clock thinking, here I am going to go get gas. And I get to the gas station. They tell me, y'all need to leave. And I'm like, man. And then the guy said, well, there's some kind of party shop down the road that's got gas. And, it's like, who's got the gas to chase around gas? I'll run out of gas by the time I get to the gas station. And yesterday, we was riding around, and it hadn't really affected a lot of people. Some people, I know I've seen at least 20 cars on the side of the road. They probably ran out of gas. And, everybody's in the peril, because we got the gas, but we can't get none. So it's best just to, stay home. So at least I'm washing clothes. I got power. And somebody from a church reached out to me and said they didn't have no power, but they got gas. So, which one would you rather have? A car full of gas and not have a shower, be able to flush? Or, I don't know what's better, but I'm thankful for what I do have. And, I'm sorry for everybody that's had trees hit the car and house and blocking driveways, and it's awful. And then I got off work Saturday morning. They called me in, and then I hit a deer on the way back from on work. Well, before I explain the deer, I got to make some coffee. Then I'll walk out there and show you what happened. Everything's gonna be all right. I got my coffee going in my bucket cup. Yeah, I've been at work now almost 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I've been employed. Yay! So it's crazy. I thought the third shift was gonna be rough, but I got off work. I slept 4 hours, and I felt pretty good. I was like, well, ain't too bad. I would have had to sleep longer than that, being on day shift. Yeah, I got off work Saturday morning. I hit a deer. I don't know if you can really tell, but right in here, the top, probably can't see it, but the radiator is going to sound like air in a tire. Didn't mess the lights up, but it did shift the panel a little bit, and I was trying to tap it, and I heard stuff falling. So whatever that is, and that is probably $1,000. I don't know. You never know how much it costs, but I figure, well, I don't need to be driving around with a hole in the radiator. So I'm gonna get it fixed. If they can fix it, I got to make sure they'll do more than just body work. But man, this storm, still feeling the effects of it. The deers are all skittish right now. So, you know, I guess they were out in all this mess and trees and everything else falling on. I got a tree leaning right there. Hey, look at that. I just noticed that I got this tree leaning. Not bad, but it looks like it bent a little bit. I know it's going to be all right. I prayed for everybody affected by all this mess. You know, health, trees, flood, rain, to be safe, and I felt it. So y'all all gonna be okay. It might not seem like it, but you know, we still got breath in our lungs, and that matters. I got some limbs, all these little limbs everywhere. I don't know if I'll be able to make it back to my thing or not. I got flip-flops on, so yeah. I'm gonna go sit on my tree. I don't really feel like navigating the woods right now. I'll go sit on my porch. My mind's kind of crazy. So I said, well, I don't know if I want all these crazy people coming in here or not, but you know, especially when people just waiting in line for gas and people want to start fist fighting. So the police are like, what in the world, you know? So they had to shut the gas station down because people were fighting over gas. So, hey, I was fixing Pearl in there, you know, kind of like Matilda, where she had them little girls got her parking spot. Said, we young and faster. And she said, well, I got insurance, but don't matter whether you got insurance now or not. You know, so it's crazy, man. All this craziness. But I thought about offering maybe 2 gallons of gas, let somebody come take a shower, or, you know, maybe $10 or whatever, 3 gallons of gas. Say, hey, bring me 3 gallons of gas and you can take a shower. That would get me what? Maybe 60 miles, so I get back to work probably twice. But yeah, nobody's gonna do that. But it's crazy. I got right here, my little hummingbird feeder fell. So I got to get some more hummingbird feeder stuff because they'll probably move away. And I had them like coming here, over here, and here. And they'd take turns. They wasn't really fighting. But they'd come out here every now and then. And you see, you know, and then they fly back off. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. My son was supposed to work, and we was looking every day for gas, and he was like, it's an adventure. This is so cool. And then we couldn't get no gas, and it didn't work because we had my wife's memorial, so he took off for that. And then they cut him down. He only worked 2 days, so they took 1 day a piece from him. And then he's supposed to work today. They got no gas to take him to work. And I'm supposed to work Monday. I went to the gas station today. Curfew's 7:30. I said, well, 6:55. Nobody be out this early in the morning. You know, I'm gonna be a rebel and drive here under curfew and get some gas. Well, I get out there, there ain't no gas. And there's probably about 200 people riding around. And they're all looking for gas. I say, they got gas here? I said, I don't know, I just got here. And my gas tank's on the right side, so I had to back up behind the guy that was at the gas pump. And then they announced over the speaker, we have no gas. We don't know if we're going to get gas. And and there was a police officer there. He went there to get something. He's looking at everybody, and he just like, well, you know, they're at the gas pump, ain't doing nothing. And then I walked over to him and asked him what he thought. And he told me there was gas like 20-something miles down the road, but you got to have cash. Unfortunately, I didn't have no cash on me, so cash is king. But I'll be all right because I have a deal coming Monday, so I'll be able to get to work. So I ain't gonna be able to get off work. I texted him. I said, "Y'all gonna let me off work? Like state of emergency?" Because my son's putting in for that. But since I'm a first responder, I ain't gonna be able to get off work. So I ain't got no gas. I tried. I was gonna go to Walmart. I needed some laundry detergent, coffee filters. So it's almost a disaster. No coffee filters. I wanted to go to church today. So I told my daughter yesterday, at little grandson's kind of birthday party, she ordered pizza, and with the power, they were closed. So she paid for pizza for the party and couldn't even get it ahead of time, and it had no pizza. And then I guess his nephew, his sister's child, my son-in-law, we prayed for him because he was having seizures and has a lot of health problems. And they gave the baby fentanyl, the way I understand it, because he's having so many bad seizures. So we're keeping him in the prayers. And Abner or something like that, and he has a lot of health problems. So we're really worried about him. And they were trying to drive, and he's trying to calm his sister down because they were about to run over the trees and everything. But, she was panicking, a mother trying to get the child to the hospital. But he's doing okay, but, it's a bad situation. So, a lot of people having it rough, and I'm so sorry everybody's suffering. So if you're not suffering as bad as other people, be thankful, but our resources are limited because who prepares for this stuff? We think everything's going to be here, and then something happens. So when you talk to crazy people, they don't seem so crazy anymore when they talk about, prepping and having this and having that. And I was like, well, if people know you got it, they gonna come for it. So I ain't got nothing. Cause I didn't prep. It's like Dollar General's closed, gas station's closed, even Walmart shut down like a couple days ago. So I mean, it's bad when it affects us like this. Even Waffle House, they even ran out of food because everybody bought everything up. And I heard it's kind of like 4 years ago during the bad disease they had when they shut everything down. And man, everybody went and got all the toilet paper. So toilet paper is probably going to be $10 a roll for long. So yeah, I ain't gonna have nobody come over here because then they'll be like, he's got water, But it's crazy. You never know. But at least we have the Lord we can depend on through all this, and just try to stay calm and sane, and you gotta have your medicine and all. That's if you had to depend on things. So it's rough. Life is hard. It's very hard. Guy called me, texted me from church, and I told him, I said, well, I hit a deer. At least I ain't got no gas, but I was able to watch my, what? So probably take a shower a day too. Got to keep you clean and eat coffee. And I got one more chicken and broccoli because I bought like 3 of them. So I had one for 3 days, and I was going to get some more to stock up after church, but I ain't got no gas to get church. And they probably got power anyway, so I got about a third a jar of peanuts, and I ate my little bars, and I think I got some crackers, and I got some water, and I got maybe 4 more pots of coffee. So maybe I have another pot of coffee today, and stay up and then go to work tomorrow, and maybe somebody have some snacks. But yeah, it's crazy trying to survive the storm. But it's amazing, after the storm passes, and then it's like the animals kind of coming at peace, beside the one that ran out and hit my car. So that deer, they're just skittish. Like I seen one coming down my driveway, but it was the neighbor's driveway, and just looked, and they're just skittish. So you can't kind of blame them. But if I'd have been an 18-wheeler or a pickup and going faster, probably my car, but he might have flipped over on me. So I tried to slow down. I still probably hit him 20-something miles an hour, maybe 30, 20-something miles. I was going about 55. But he almost, or she might have been a doe, but I still got him anyway. So it's aggravation. That's going to be $250 deductible, and no telling what the tow will cost. You get it there, but you got to fix your baby. You got to fix your baby. I found another jar of peanuts. So I got me another jar of peanuts. And I done started getting sleepy. I woke up, I said, man, I got to get gas. Can't get gas, so I'm going to put my coffee together so it doesn't evaporate water out of it and get really, really strong and burnt. So I'll put it together, and it'll last till I get up to drink it. And then I'll taste it. I'm going to go back to bed, so I hope y'all have a good day. Nighty-night. Sweet dreams.